Hey everyone, what's Alex the Real Mr. Robinson? Once again, another Blu-ray video. This time, because the future has come and gone, we're going to take a look at Back to the Future, the Complete Adventures set. I mean, I don't really have much to say. It's Back to the Future. It's one of the greatest trilogies of all time. One of my favorite movies of all time. I mean, I can't pick which... I mean, like, obviously one's the best, but 2 and 3, I enjoy just as much. But this is the complete set that is the Blu-ray, which I do already own. But it comes with an extra bonus disc, a cool flux capacitor case, a booklet, and the complete animated series on DVD. So let's open this up again. Come on. Come on. Oh, this is heavy. Did I get it? Oh, I got something. I made a hole in the fabric of time. No, not really. Just in the fabric of this stupid goddamn shrink wrap. There we go. Good lord, huh? Aha! Curse you, shrink wrap. The bane of every Blu-ray collector's existence. Okay, there he is. Here's this little piece of plastic, which, just, yeah, this, whoa, that was a neat flip, but anyway, there's a helicopter, should be a flying car, flying police car, because we are in 2015, but, whatever. Anyway, here's the little paper that has all the info in the back, the logo, the fact that it's Blu-ray and digital. And here's the actual case. It's like the flux capacitor. It opens up like this. And let's see what's actually in it. Oh, also it lights up, which is cool. Can't be used for time travel, but hey, what can you do? Alright, let's open this up. Okay, we have the Blu-ray. Ooh, okay. Yeah, we have the little Blu-ray booklet. I always like when they package, like Universal does this a lot. They do it with their Alfred Hitchcock set, their Universal 100th anniversary set, and their Monster set. And they did it with a recent Jurassic Park collection set. But I always like these kinds of Blu-ray cases. So you got the movies, you got Back to the Future, Part 2, Part 3, and then the bonus disc. And there was a Back to the Future documentary called Back in Time that was coming out. It was really weird that they didn't bother to include it in this set. Or, no, they didn't. It's odd, but it would have been so appropriate to include in this set. Obviously, I'm going to take a look at the bonus disc a little later, but I assume it looks like everything, all the bonus features on Back to the movies are the same. Like, it can't be any different from the 25th anniversary release. But these are, yeah, this is the movies. Here's the animated series on DVD. It's this, like, clear plastic DVD case. It's got a cover that's very similar to the movies. Open it up, you got, like, what episodes are on what disc. Back to the Future, the animated series. I have very mixed opinions on that show. But I think, you know what? I think I have so much to say on this show that it probably deserves a review on its own. So one day I'll get around to doing Back to the Future, the animated series. I've done the movies, why not the cartoon? And then lastly, if I can get this out. Okay, don't need that, huh? Oh, this is a mighty big booklet. Back to the Future, a visual guide. And basically, it's just, it has a bunch of images from the movies, little notes. Yeah, it's your traditional movie booklet. It has a lot of info, pictures. It's pretty cool. And then digital copy. Oh, what's this? Battery replacement instructions for the flux capacitor. Might need to hang on to that later. But yeah, that's all the content in here. I'll be right back to take a look at what's actually on the bonus disc and see if there are any changes to the actual movies themselves. Like not like Star Wars special edition changes, but more like audio, like restoration. If anything, if it looks better than it did in the 25th anniversary. So I'll be right back. All right, so I'm back with this Back to the Future review set, and basically I took a look at the Blu-ray. Oh, there's this little piece of cardboard. Probably should throw that out. It's not really useful. But anyway, took a look at the Blu-ray. The discs containing the movies are identical to the 25th anniversary set, right down to the credits, end credits for the first Back to the Future being smushed in like they were in the 25th anniversary release. And in terms of the new bonus features on the bonus disc, there's two things that they shot new with Christopher Lloyd as Doc Brown. 2015 message from Doc Brown, basically what the whole message of the entire franchise is. Your future hasn't been written yet, and it's whatever you make it, which is okay. There's Doc Brown Saves the World, which is actually a short film where Doc explains why some of the inventions in that 2015 don't exist today, like the hoverboard, or the hoverboard as we fans know it, Mr. Fusion, the self-lacing Nikes, and it's kind of lame, honestly. I mean, it is enjoyable seeing Christopher Lloyd play Doc Brown again, even if he is much older and less energetic than he was in the entire trilogy. It is still nice to see him again. Just the short film is not too good. There's Looking Back to the Future, which I haven't gotten a chance to really take a look at. So I assume it's another making of. There's Out of Time, Restoring the DeLorean, which is a fantastic look at this team of people hired to restore the DeLorean that's been on the Universal lot. Because if you remember the studio tour, there's a little picture car area, and they had several cars, and they used to have the DeLorean there, but it kind of deteriorated over time, and Bob Gale, the producer and co-writer for this series, said, I can't allow this. We need to restore this thing. And it has interviews with Bob Gale, John Murdy, who's basically the creative director for Universal Studios Hollywood, and then Joe Walsher, who has made several DeLorean Time Machine replicas, and he was the guy who was basically in charge of restoring the original DeLorean used in all three movies. Because Bob Gale said, if there's anyone who can restore the DeLorean the way it was originally, it's this guy. And it's really a great piece, especially if you're a hardcore Back to the Future fan. It's definitely worth watching. There are 2 episodes from Back to the Future, the animated series, right here. And basically, it's the first episode of each season. As I mentioned, I plan to review the animated series on its own sometime early next year, because I have some stuff to say about that. But I don't know, it's in a bonus feature, but for this set on a whole, it's kind of pointless, especially since it comes with the animated series on DVD. And then there's 2 2015 commercials. One for the hoverboard, which is basically this 90s dude. It's basically kind of like an MTV 90s style commercial where it's like, get the hoverboard, man! It's kind of amusing. And then there's the Jaws 19 trailer, which is pretty much a spoof of a Jaws 19 announcement trailer, pretty much. It's like Jaws 1, Jaws 2, Jaws 3, and they just make up a bunch of shit in between Jaws the Revenge and Jaws 19. It's amusing. You can check it out online. I'm sure the hoverboard commercial's online also, which, one thing I gotta address, Ryan Wright of The Real Rejects did a reaction video to that fake commercial, and I think it was Jerry who was on the video with him. They said that there were some people out there who are planning to make short films based on all those Jaws sequel ideas, which, if that's true, then I would love to see that. I would love to see people make those Jaws sequels something, even if they were just short films or fan-made. I would pay... Maybe I wouldn't pay to see that, because knowing how Jaws the Revenge was... Regardless, if that is true, I would love love to see that come to fruition. But yeah, that's pretty much the new stuff on here. As I mentioned, there's the animated series, which I didn't actually take a look at the bonus features on the animated series, but I think, again, I plan to review the animated series on its own sometime next year. I plan to review all 26 episodes individually. So, I don't know, that could be fun. Especially since I haven't seen this show for about a little more than a decade. So, I don't know, it'd be curious to see this from an adult mindset. But, anywho, that's all I have to say about the Back to the Future Complete Adventures Blu-ray set for its 30th anniversary. If you are a Back to the Future fan, I highly recommend picking this up. It's everything a Back to the Future fan could want. And I mean, to show how hardcore about Back to the Future I am, I already own the series, the 25th anniversary Blu-ray set, and the series on DVD. I've still not gotten rid of my old DVD set, and on the Universal 100th anniversary box set that has the first movie on Blu-ray. So you can tell how hardcore about Back to the Future I am. And there's a poster right there. Just right there is the poster for Back to the Future. Goes to show you how much I love the movie. So this is a definite recommendation, especially if you are a hardcore Back to the Future fan. So, hey, that's my review for the Back to the Future Complete Adventures Blu-ray set. Leave a comment and tell me what you think of the trilogy as a whole. If you plan on picking up the set, if you already own it, if you're going to pick this up despite owning the movies already, like me. Like, subscribe, share me with your friends. Don't forget to check out my official website, therealmrrobinson.com. And don't forget to follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, SoundCloud, and Periscope. And this is The Real Mr. Robinson telling you there's only one, and the future is what you make it. So make it a good one. Everyone.